Hey everyone, welcome back. I am doing another I have not read this book yet or reading this book and I have thoughts video. The book that I'm reading is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and I am like the last person on the face of the earth to not have read this. I'm going to read this book and I'm going to tell you all about it, how I feel about it. I recently posted a TikTok where I admitted that I've never read this book. People have said that I'm going to love it. Some people said that I'm not going to like it. Some people said that I'll probably okay, you know, but we're going to find out. So my goal in this video is to, this book has a little bit over 400 pages. So my goal in this video is to read about 50 to 100 pages, depending on where I think I should stop and talk to you about it. This video might have some spoilers in it, but I am going to fill you in on my reading journey through this book, and I hope that you enjoy it. And I hope you subscribe to this channel. Okay, I will fill you in once I get about 50 to 100 pages in. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm finally here to check in with you on this. I'm about 100 pages in, and it's okay. It's going so far. Feyre has been taken to the high phase place. I think that's how you say it. How do you say this? How do you say it? I don't know. I don't remember how you say it. It starts with a P. But she's taken there because she killed a wolf who was actually high fae, and he was of importance. So this guy named Tamlin took her because it's the court's treat. Like, the court's rule that if a human kills high fae or kills fae, that they are taken to this place and they have to live out their lives at this place. So she's here, she's navigating through. We've met some pretty creepy creatures so far, and I'm enjoying the fan art of this series because I am a very visual person. I like to visualize what I'm seeing, especially when I'm reading fantasy. And I really have been enjoying the fan art, just all the pictures of the characters, the pictures of the creatures that are in here, and all that stuff. So I've been enjoying that aspect of it. It's not as much as I thought that it was gonna be, like as much information. The world building in here isn't boring like I typically feel like it is for fantasy, and I'm enjoying it so far. Like, I really am. I like Lucien, is that his name? I like him. I like how bitter and I like how sarcastic he is. I'm really enjoying him. And I mean, I know that I'm probably going to end up liking Tamlin as well. So I like everyone so far. Even the sisters, they were all right. So I'm liking everyone so far. But yeah, that's my check-in. I'm going to read some more. I'll check in with you when I'm 100 more pages in. So I really have nothing to update on besides it's taken me a while to get through this. I'm halfway through it now, and Feyre's just like learning about the place that she's living now. She's going through a lot of mental things about her family, feeling really guilty about leaving them and moving here and essentially living a better life than they were when she was living in with her father and her sisters. And she's just like going through it. And we just got a scene where Tamlin and her show their, like, where Tamlin and her like finally show that they're attracted to one another. They're both attracted to one another, but they finally, like, you know, have a scene where they're engaging in that attraction, or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, it's taken me a while. It's a little slow for me, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to go pretty quick based on the pace that it was going at the very beginning. But I do like that Feyre has interest in art, and I like to see those scenes and like to see her take on the world around her. I think that's really important. And I also like Tamlin's character, how sweet he is, but also how brutal he is too, and how much he cares for his people. So I enjoy those aspects, but like I said, it's just slow. It's taking me a little bit to get through it. That's my update. So I am at the 314 page mark. I am glad that it started to pick up because I was starting to get a little bit bored with it. I was at 50%, and then it just kind of like started to get real slow. But now that Feyre is having to basically fight for Tamlin and make sure that, you know, she saves him and everything like that, I'm really starting to enjoy it. I found Feyre very naive at the beginning. She's only 19, so that's to be expected, but she does have a lot of fight in her, and I also really have enjoyed learning more about her sister Nesta, because Nesta, I want another story about Nesta because she seems like my kind of chick. But I really like it when my characters have a lot of drive, have a lot of fight in them, and Feyre has a lot of that. So yeah, I'm excited about this. And I just met Aunt Arminitha, or whatever her name is. She seems like she's a classy person, so hopefully we'll get, you know, I don't mind villains like her in my stories. So yeah, there is my update. I'm going to continue reading this. I've already ordered the second book, so I am now wrapped into the ACOTAR Thorns and Roses world, as everyone told me that I would be. So yeah, there we go. That's my update. Well, I can tell you I wasn't expecting the Tremors moment to happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Tremors, go look it up. It's a 1990 film about worms in the ground. Maybe I'll put a picture up, you never know. I wasn't expecting that. So, okay, cool. Wonder what the other things are going to be in this book. Or what she has to go through. Feyre. I'm talking about Feyre. What Feyre has to go through. But yeah, Tremors was not on my list. It's time to make a lot of people mad, y'all. Because I finished this book. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make you mad. I'm gonna make you happy because I gave it 4 stars. It was slower up until about the 50% mark, and then it got really fast, and then a lot of action started happening and all that kind of stuff. I understand that in fantasy books like this, you have to have some world building to get some background knowledge, but if you know me, or if you don't know me, I have a hard time with world building because I think it's boring. But I also think that Sarah J. Maas did a really good job of explaining in detail the world building, and that's where I think the advantage of a YA book comes in, because most of the authors that write YA are going to explain world building in a more accessible way, and not just like throw a lot of stuff at you at once. I do like Feyre. I don't know how I feel about Tamlin. I am a fan of Rhysand. Is that his name? Rhysand. I'm a fan of him. I like him. I think that he's like, Yep, I already ordered the second book in the series, so you already know that I'm invested. I figured that that's how it was going to be anyways with this series, which is why, one of the reasons why I held off for so long, but I'm glad that I ended up reading it. Again, I give it 4 stars, and I'm excited to see where this series goes. I mean, it's like, there's over 1 million views. There's over 1 million reviews on Goodreads for this, and everyone loves this series. I understand the hype. I understand why everybody is like, ACOTAR Thorns and Roses, woo! I understand that. I get it now. I get it. And hopefully I will get to the second book very soon. I am glad that this book didn't end on like a super big cliffhanger, but I'm excited to see where this is going to go. I know that Nesta is going to have a huge role in the upcoming books. I mean, I kind of cheated and like looked at the other books already, but I am excited for her because I really liked her character arc in here, and I know that she's going to be a big part of this world too. So again, I enjoyed it. I'm glad that I read it. I will keep you updated on this series and tell you if I am going to continue on after I read the second book and blah blah blah. So yep, okay, I get it now, and I should have listened to people a long time ago. But I hope that you enjoyed this, and hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button down below and let me know what you thought, and if you've read this, if you love it, if you hate it. By the way, my mate, his name is Eris. I don't know him. I just know that he's like of the Autumn Court or whatever, where what's his name? Lucin, oh god, how do you say his name? The L one. Lucida? No. What is his name? Tamlin's best friend? Lucian? I know that Eris is Lucian's half-brother, and they're from the Autumn Court. Supposedly, Lucian's siblings and parents are not good people, so there's that. And then my court, which is like, okay, my court that I got is night, is the night court. So I'm just all kinds of messed up, y'all. I am like, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm getting off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.